Vamos a continuar con la partida. A ver si ahora puedo entrar con el traje este. Mira, ha colado. Pero hay que tener cuidado, me han dicho aquí.
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka pata. Onanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyan. Kapabol pamulchi kamana.
Ichuta. Yun patisa. Imbanik chalora kun.
Kifuna. Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka pata.
Ojo. Pero ahora se me quitó el traje base tarde, ¿no? Un difícil a lo mejor va a estar un poco complicado. Que tanque este. Personaje pues no sé. Que dispara al mismo también. Hostia que se lo cargan. Y tiro granadas aquí. Vale.
Ready.
Mi personaje no le he puesto para que tire granadas. Vale. Vale. Ha funcionado. Dispara esto. Vale. Al menos hemos sobrevivido esto. Por cierto, me puedo curar yendo a la guarida, ¿no? A ver, sí. Aquí me curo, se supone. Y ahora puedo volver, ¿no? ¿Pero dónde estaba? Vale. Me voy a quitar el traje, coño. Vamos a explorar esta parte un poquito. Aquí hay más guardias de eso. Para este. Me han quitado la mitad de la vida a mi personaje. Creo que no me mata.
Ready.
Cúrate, que te vas a morir. Joder.
Ready.
What?
Vete, coño. No, encima matan a mi personaje. Ahora estoy en combate, se supone, ¿no? No puedo volver. Ah, pues sí. Vale, menos mal. Mi personaje no se ha curado. A ver. Vale, ahora sí que se ha curado. Pues a ver cómo lo hago. Creo que si me pongo cerca tengo más probabilidad de golpear, ¿no? Con las pistolas. Pues si estoy muy cerca. Que funcionaba así. Y así. Ahora que me saca una espada. Pero bueno. Ha salido rentable.
I'm here.
Vale. Pues los bichos son difíciles meter en tela, ¿eh? ¿Aquí qué hay? Vale, por aquí no puedo pasar. No me dan nada. Voy para atrás. Bien. Apartamento. Voy a dejar para más tarde.
Chiwi aita kacong chicha. Agi duko tune chunamuri.
Ci gratulo da pograshi oneu
Kachi kun ita hodonga.
La había hablado otra vez.
Yikuku
Ah, vale, para el pues bueno, le puedo hacer preguntas, ¿no?
tong abum sha umnina.
Aquí está Zax, ese trabajaba con David, ¿no?
Witam boragatong mulira shang turung ni da.
Vale, hablo con Zax entonces. ¿Esto será para el
Greetings,
Zax también?
stranger. My name is Gelruth. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been...
Me he
A
puesto
simple
retado.
misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15
Okay, va.
matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. That's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the upper cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match. If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the...
Por cierto, voy a bajar un poco.
Go away.
Chiska nichu. Kimba muli rabonaji. Kimba no kunixat abong. Kakincha nawabakaon. Tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa yiya moka paata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya.
One.
Oscar. Chiska nichu. La hupa botenya no gigi piti.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa ku palea muka bata! Chiyoka ku tumpa ku pelea! Two.
Chiyokaku. Kimba muli rabonaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Chiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Une hudu! Rananu prata donko shirkasha! Chum apike! Three.
Ah, toma por culo.
Go away. One.
No.
Smart.
¿Qué hay por aquí? Esto voy a guardar aquí por si acaso. Por si la lío con alguna conversación. Coño. Va con este.
Kimba mulera tuana, tautachi chunai saudunga, taurundi haudunga, ton kimba nankung.
Si le digo esto me voy a meter en líos, ¿no? ¿O no? Más para David.
Chioka colmolera, quien conjo pesha, no va. chichon naita odunga. Taukun justak mike grabil mogo. Tulpada vunkua jagando danaga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Voyawana chikni. Kamul slimmo podana wanga kombis. Mulirades. Jibeduana ni bobo. Tong mamung shanun. Paris manaris. Tong yonea hakono. Mulera yonunaze.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tunira nanu prata tunkyo. Searcha toma toma. Talavul pamulji. Kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken koinova mulera jikun. Wama kumbes. Chimpala muli. Tunira nanu prata.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Kachicho naita odunga. Taukun justa. Labola na rinkis matoma. Yinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Yinnova mulera kinkun chikun. Mucha. Labola na rinkis matoma. Yinkin slimmo.
Hoy no tengo nada de dinero. Vale. Voy a guardar, que creo que aquí había algo. Vamos a hablar con este.
Kachikun ida donga.
Sì, gratuito da pograshi ogni un compa cintono muchuba. Ta kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda. Sì, gratuito da pograshi ogni un compa cintono muchuba. Lodanita kun.
Kabadumpa ku palia mukapata. Podana chaku.
Vale, que tiene esta una bailarina que necesita una pareja. ¿De ayudarla?
Umrao chiska duchi. Chubanishka yanki. Titoke gratun. Shangji locha wana wama.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata. Tiumpa do punta krita. Acti.
Que no, que yo te ayudo.
Witimen borang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krot.
Tú confía.
Kin kon shi kakchin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun para monareji. Ching Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku.
Ta kunjus tak miki grabel mogo.
Kunda di hodonga kun hankami.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk sham bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga
Vale, voy a bailar a su lado. ¿Cómo baila mi personaje?
Ta bis tu ponko koki bakbaka. Ching para chiska mule tunara.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mulara jikun. Wama kun bes ching pala mule. Tune witimem borang thong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse.
Vaya baile. Baila a su lado otra vez.
Tam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun.
Witimem borang thong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoka wanga chonzitse.
Vale, voy a bailar a su lado, sin liarla. ¿Qué? No he hecho nada.
Que puna. Punanai chatu. Chingba mulira tawana. Tok chingba no kunik.
Chika don mulaka watayuma watawama muliri kin kunj
Janshok bulara. Umrao cheese gaduchi.
kipuna bonana kichu kin ba mulera dwan ni bajoni yola pudu Tony Rama na praka donko searcha
Joder. No he hecho nada. Vamos a ver si hay alguien interesante por aquí. Ah, está la misión, ¿no? O algo así se llamaba.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Kuyami juski chika nai. Tong patoga smaktinya. Dabi yubong kuki pangpa. Tong itwamaji human akung ikatune.
Who you call a little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu konchi. Jiskadasoki kupa bona na chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Chiyokaku. Kimba muli radwana ji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Ubabaska dwana chichopa muska. Jiskadasoki kupa bona na chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chubasa. Kimba muli radwana ji. Kaba volpa murji gumaya.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
No, no la había llamado golfilla callejera.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Bueno, si le digo esto se lo va a tomar mal.
We just kind of fell in together.
Ah, vale.
It ain't easy on your own here in the Lower City.
No se lo ha tomado mal.
Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Háblame de David.
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange. There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Theck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. Kalinord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Callow's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. You going? Yeah, this dive's pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
El pobre no le dejan comer.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Vale. No me acuerdo cuando me daban a esa de compañera. Solo sé que me la daban. Vale. Antes iba a entrar por aquí, ¿no? Qué bicho más raro. Hablarme de tu planeta.
Kimba no konik dota. Patisa. Kakincha nawabakaon.
Ya bicho más raro.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. Don't worry, honey. Alien girls aren't really my thing. I'm much more interested in an attractive female of my own species. You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what.
Que no tengo nada de dinero.
You can do that if you want, but I doubt she's got 200 credits. Hate to see a pretty lady leaving, but you ain't the only girl in this place.
Vale, pues tengo que vender cosas para sacar dinero y tengo que hablar con ese y creo que tenía que hablar... Yo creo que tenía que dar dinero a otro, ¿no? Ah, sí, a Zax para que me diera información. Vale, creo que ya está todo visto aquí.
You can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Intenta persuadirla, ¿ve?
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
Bien. Esta señal. Para nada por aquí, ¿no?
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Vale. Básicamente los Vulkars tienen a Basti la de esclava y la puedo recuperar haciendo una carrera. Pero para hacer esa carrera necesito un motor que está en la base de los Vulkars, así que se vienen peleas. ¿Qué hago? Voy a salir ya de aquí, ¿no? Sí.